Hi guys, good morning, afternoon, evening, nighttime, whatever it is for you. I am Lisa and this is North Star Energy Healing. Welcome. Today is Saturday, October 12th, 2024, but my readings are timeless unless I otherwise say so, unless my guides say no, it's not timeless. So whenever you come to this reading, if you're drawn to the title, this is a reading for Aries, as you know. I was prompt this morning. I had other plans about what I wanted to do for a reading, but my guides said they wanted me to do a reading for Aries for whatever reason. And as I've said on other videos, I'm only doing sign readings when my guides prompt me to. I'm not going to try and put up 12 zodiac signs because there doesn't seem to be much interest in it. But when my guides give me a sign to read, I know that somebody needs a message. So I go with that. I follow what they tell me. Okay, so they already told me that which decks they wanted me to start out with. So the first one is the Soul's Journey Lesson Cards by James Van Praagh, who is a medium that I have followed for years and years and years. He is the reason that I know my guide Phaedra's name, because I used a method that he gave in one of his books that I read, and it worked instantaneously. So since I said that, I guess I'll tell you what it was. So in one of his books, he said, if you want to know the name of your spirit guide or one of your spirit guides or whatever, visualize that you are at a drive-through in a bank where they have the tube where you put something in the plastic thing and then you put it in and press a button. Imagine that you are putting the question in that tube, who is my spirit guide? And then press the button and send it up. When the tube comes down, you'll have the answer. And I did that exercise, and like within seconds, I heard the name Phaedra. So Phaedra is my gatekeeper. She is the guide that keeps me safe while I'm doing work, energy work, readings. She is directly above me. And I also went to a medium years ago. I went to her once in 2011, once in 2012, and I'm going to go to her again in November. My friend Wendy and I have been to her twice together. She lives in Northern Maine. For me, it's going to be a 3-hour trip to get there. But I keep notes on all of the psychics and mediums that I've seen, any card readers, anything like that. And I was looking back at it and I was like, I wonder if she's still around, because a lot of the things that she said in both of those readings came to pass. So I looked her up on Facebook and she was there. I contacted her, and Wendy and I are going again. So this will be our third time, but once in 2011, once in 2012. This is 2024. So it's been 12 years since we saw her. So I'm really looking forward to that. As I said on one of my other readings, you have to go to mediums that you trust. I think she doesn't say that she's a medium. She says that she is a psychic. So there is a difference. It's a subtle difference. You know, psychics a lot of times can get information about your future, what's going to happen, things like that. Mediums definitely are connecting with a spirit on the other side who is giving them feelings about information. So there's a difference. Anyway, so I should have said psychic. Going to a psychic. And I know that she's real, she's accurate, has integrity. From 12 years ago, I think her price has gone up by $30 in 12 years, which isn't a lot. Still, a 1-hour reading with her is $95, which is not a lot. So funny, because that's what it was with Dawn Card, $95. But I think in 2012 when I went, it was $65 or something like that. Anyway, okay, now that we have that out of the way, I can't even remember why I started talking about that, for crying out loud. Okay, so James Van Praagh, oh, because I was talking about him and him being a medium, and all right. So if you want to know who your guides are, you can try that method, see if it works for you. Get I was very relaxed, very quiet, meditated first, and then did that exercise and got the name. Okay, what from the Soul Journey lesson cards do my Aries need right now? Oh, I thought something was going to come out, but it didn't. His card deck is beautiful, isn't it? Okay, I hope you're all doing well. It is a very blustery day here. I have a window over there, and the wind is blowing like crazy. There are leaves blowing off the trees, and I'm like, oh no, don't blow all the leaves off before they change colors. Okay, envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Okay. We'll get the book out after I get the oracle cards that are going to be sort of, I guess, presiding over the reading. What are the main messages? This is the Healing Spirits Oracle by Gordon Smith, one of my favorites. I love the color of his deck as well. Okay, for my Aries today, my chairs. What is the best message from this deck for my Aries for this reading today, please, whenever they come to it? Please remember this is a general reading. 100% of it may not resonate for 100% of you who watch this video. Just please take what resonates and leave the rest. Take what resonates and leave the rest. For my Aries spirit, what do we have for a message from this deck for my Aries, please? So windy out. I have to go grocery shopping after this and do some other things. I think tonight it's going to be in close to the 30s overnight and tomorrow night as well. So probably have to get a fire going in the wood stove later. It's going to be about 62 today. And we have a lot of windows in the house, so when I open up all the curtains, we get a lot of passive heat from the sun if it's a sunny day. So that helps. I mean, in Maine, heating costs are one of the #1 things that you have to budget for. Wow, lots of red, fiery cards coming out for you, Aries. You have the ability to affect your own destiny. You have the ability to affect your own destiny. This is a 41, which essentially is a 5, which is change. What do you need to change? What do you need to change to affect your own destiny? Look at those cards, how similar they are. Okay, what is the other deck that you would like me to use? Okay, Wisdom of the Oracle, which is on the other side. I was looking the opposite way. Okay. Wisdom of the Oracle. Those cards are so similar, aren't they? So this one is really yellow with red, with a red circle. This one is really red with a yellow circle, like yin yang, like opposites, right? They only point stuff out to me when they want me to say it. Okay, from the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. What is the best card for my Aries from this deck for today's reading, please? What is the best card for my Aries? Okay. Totally different. Blue. Imagine. Imagine. This is a 20, which is a 2, which is choice, can be balanced. See, she's holding on to the moon by a string. Well, you may not be able to see the string in the video, but she has a string tied to the moon. Okay, Spirit, how do you want these? Okay. They want this to be in between. Okay. Beautiful. All right. So let's see what is going on. They want me to read the Imagine card first. And so let's see. Sorry. Takes me a bit to get to the page. Imagine. Turning imagination into manifestation, creative thought, visualization, the power of aligning imagery and feelings, creativity and illusions. So, whenever I get this card, the strongest feeling that I get from it is when you want something, you need to feel what it is like to have it. And I've often given the example of, let's say you wanted a certain type of car. I think I used a Corvette on my last one, but there's probably not a lot of people who really dream about having a Corvette. Let's say you want a Mercedes, right? You really want a Mercedes. So you go to the dealership, you drive that model Mercedes that you want, you really feel what it's like to drive that Mercedes, and then you put your intention out and you think about the feeling of driving that car, whatever it is. It could be a Toyota Tacoma truck, but whatever the vehicle is that you want. So by the same token, if you want, trying to think of how else we can, if you wanted a boat, go on a boat ride with somebody and then remember how it felt to be in that boat. So feelings are more important than just thinking about it. Feeling how it would be to have that. That's kind of the number one thing, about that Imagine card is you have to feel it to believe it, to understand it, and to put those feelings out into the universe, out to your guides, right? Okay. What was the next one? Soul's Journey. Envy. Let's see. This one I think I have to look up. This one is in alphabetical order, luckily, so it's not too hard. Envy is a 38. That's 11. Envy is a 38, which is 11. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. You must learn to accept that the obstacles in your life have been chosen by you. To be jealous of the soul path of another is to doubt your ability to judge what is best for you. It is human nature to covet the perceived luxuries of someone on a different journey, but to try to emulate him or her is not being true to your own guidance. You have chosen this life and these circumstances for a reason. By disregarding that and following in the footsteps of another, you are only setting yourself up for confusion and disappointment. You never truly know what is going on in another person's life and what personal challenges he or she may face. So to be envious is a fool's game. Be authentic to your inner voice, because only you know what is in your best interest. If you don't follow your own path, you will have to reincarnate in an attempt to learn your original lessons again. Yes, I do know this. I do know about this. So before we come here, our soul already knows the lessons that we need to learn. We have those agreements with our soul family who often come to us as parents, siblings, children, because we are here to learn a specific lesson for our soul, a soul lesson. So what I was hearing as I was reading this, believe it or not, what I was hearing is don't be envious of somebody else's marriage. Don't know why that came in. Don't be envious of somebody else's marriage or somebody else's love life or somebody else's boyfriend or girlfriend. It's like when you're looking at somebody else and saying something like, I wish I had that. What you instead want to do is go to your imagine and feelings and feel into what it would be like for you with your perfect partner, right? I don't know why this is coming in. I don't typically do love and romance readings because we have choices every minute of every day, every hour, every week, you know, so things can change. So I'm not particularly, I'm just not drawn. My guides don't bring me to the point where they want me to do a love romance reading. If it comes up, I have to obviously give you the message. So the message here that came out strongly about envy is something to do with somebody else's relationship and how you want yours to be like that. Um, Spirit, is it, what else do you have to, is there something else? They're saying by the same token, it could go for friendships or sibling relationships. Like the example they're giving me is that sometimes when I see that girls, women who have a great relationship with their moms and they do everything and call each other every day, I would often wish that that was my relationship with my mom, and it wasn't. But I had big lessons to learn from my relationship with my mom, and I found out what those were. Yes, I sure did. So if I had had the relationship that I envied in other people, I wouldn't have learned, my soul wouldn't have learned those lessons that I needed to learn. I would have to die and then come back to earth again, which I don't want to do ever again. Like, I am ready to be done being incarnated on earth. So, you know, that's what they're giving me for this envy card, is envying other relationships, whether it be lovers, marriages, friendships, sisters, parents, whatever that is that you're looking at, wishing that you had that. Instead, and I have used this exercise before when I was having a rocky relationship with somebody in my family. What I did was I pictured us together happily talking, laughing, and I did that over and over until that's what I got. So I do know that this feeling thing works. I've done it. Did it happen overnight? No. No, it did not happen overnight. You have to be patient when you're doing that, right? Also, I practiced sending love to the person. Okay, sending love and healing. All right, so card 41, which is a 5, which has changed. So we had 11, 2, 5. 2, balance and choice. You have the choice to do that. 11, master number, magical number. And now we have 5. This is change. You have the ability to affect your own destiny. Only those who have overcome life's hurdles can order their own life with skill. But when you reach a certain point in life, you know that you can make appropriate changes when required. Guardian spirits have led you to this very moment when you feel equipped to take responsibility for your own actions. You are where you're supposed to be. The next step on the path is yours, and mighty guardian spirits are telling you that you are ready to handle the situation. This is an important moment in your life, so own it. Okay? So these all go right along with one another as far as what I'm feeling from them, what I'm feeling from these messages. That you have the power to change your life with the feeling, with the imagination, with the meditation, with the concentration, with the focus, right? Not being envious of another's, but doing something to change it in your own life. And Aries, these bright, bright red, yellow, orangey colors are very important. I mean, of course, it's fall in Maine, so those colors are going to be kind of prominent here. Okay, hold on a second. There's, my chair is sliding all over the place. I have a little carpet back there to stop it from sliding around, but it seems like every time I move, my chair is slinging back, and it's... Okay, so the deck they wanted me to use is not exactly a traditional tarot deck. It has things like life path numbers and things like that, but this is the deck they wanted me to use for you, Aries. So I'm going to do it. It is this. It is the Tree of Life Oracle. Tree of Life Oracle. And it has lots of different things in it that I can't possibly remember. So I have to have the guidebook there. All right. For my Aries, please. What do you want, Spirit, from this deck? What is the best message for my Aries to build on how they manifest with feelings, not being envious, but drawing whatever that is in for themselves in their own way, having the ability that they have to affect their own destiny by doing that, letting it in, asking your guides for help, meditating, all of that. Okay. Oh my goodness, Lisa. Okay, let me give him another shuffle because me and my small hands. All right, what else from this deck? Well, sometimes it takes a bit. Let me know how you're doing. I have 7 more subscribers till I reach 400. When I reach 400, which is my goal to get to before the end of the year or by the end of the year, I will be giving away a free reading, a free 1-hour reading with me. It can be live on Zoom or recorded, whichever you prefer. And how I will do that is I will put up a video that says giveaway, and then I will just say, put a comment or emoji below. I will count up in the number of comments. So if there are 20 comments, I will pick a number between 1 and 20, and that will be the person who gets the free reading. And then if I can figure out who the 400th subscriber was, I will give them a free reading as well. So 7 more to go. Okay, I don't know why nothing's coming out. Okay, let's see what they gave us so far. Oh, I'm shuffling the deck upside down. Look at the orange. You can't make this stuff up. Look. Look at the colors you're getting. Okay. 30th path, the sun. Purpose, vision, and self-mastery. Hello. That's exactly what we were talking about. With you have the ability to affect your own destiny. And that is, who is the person with the bird head? Thoth? 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 The sun also represents Leo. So I don't know if some of you have Leo strongly. And then, oh, a phoenix. 31st path, judgment, aeon, fortitude, renewal, and truths revealed. Holy cow. Okay. Let me just go to the book on these two. This is such a strong feeling I'm getting. I've got goosebumps all over. Okay, 30th path, the sun. Let me just mark that. And then what was this one? 31st path. Okay. All right. So we'll start here because it's weird. They had me place that there, even though it was the first card to come up, but they want me to go here. Okay. So 31st path is judgment, right under envy, right? Okay. The phoenix, a bird of fire that rises from the ashes, a process it will repeat over and over again. It can't be comfortable, but it's necessary in order to transform. So yeah, burning down and then regenerating cannot be comfortable, right? Look at that. What a gorgeous card. Okay. Wow. Okay. You're being asked to notice your inner fire, how it works for you. And if you currently feel you're in the egg, bird, or fire phase of a situation, Are you flying high, waiting for the moment to crack things open, or ready to take on whatever is needed to transform the situation? Yes, transform the envy. The envy has such a bad reputation as a bad word. It's not, I don't feel like you guys are envious in a bad way. I feel like it's almost a sadness, more like. I feel like it's almost like looking at somebody saying, why can't I have that, in kind of a sad way, not really an envious way. Relationship matters of all kinds could need more attention, but first note that some of your greatest moments of growth will come from one-on-one connections. Someone may have taken a decision that seems to you ruthless and inconsiderate. When have you done something similar? Someone may have taken a decision that seems to you ruthless and inconsiderate. So they're reminding that you feel like somebody has been inconsiderate to you, but have you done that in the past? You know how karma is, right? When we do something to someone else, it's going to come back on us. Judgment is easy, but moving through it to understanding is a transformative experience. A trial by fire can be overcome now, and you will emerge stronger for it. Immerse yourself in the heat of the moment, knowing you're making big changes. Yeah. So they're also wanting me to tell you that sometimes what we think is a fantastic relationship for someone else, on the inside, it's really not. Right? So that's why, we need to not be trying to be like someone else, I mean, or I'm trying to think of how to word this, Spirit. How do we word this? How do I word this? It's not bad to strive to have the qualities of another person. Thank you, Spirit. What's bad is to wish that you were that person. Wow, thank you, Spirit, for the clarification. So it's not bad to wish that you had the qualities of that person or that relationship. But where it gets you into trouble is wishing that you were that person. That makes sense. Hopefully it makes sense to you. All right, 30th path, the sun. Purpose, vision, self-mastery. And this is underneath, you have the ability to affect your own destiny. Okay, the Egyptian god Ra is the sun. So I was wrong, that's Ra. The Egyptian god Ra is the sunrise, steering his boat across the sky with true purpose. Master of his craft, offering clarity to those who use the light to see the way ahead. Okay. Self-mastery is often a feature of this path, how you control your impulses and instincts. There is an opportunity here to know yourself on a deeper level. Some of your fears may be presented to you as part of the process. If so, no, this is so you can find a way to overcome them. And in doing so, you let the light in. Yeah. When the sun comes out to play, we all feel its warmth and seek the company of friends and like-minded souls. Companionship and good conversation may be all that's needed at this moment. Find your light, stand in it, and shine. Wow, beautiful. Right, so that was right under, you have the ability to affect your own destiny. Find your light and shine. Yes. All right, let me see if there's anything else in this deck. This deck does have traditional tarot cards. This is Judgment, and that's the Sun, so that's what I mean. They have kind of different meanings in this deck, but they are, or at least the major arcana. I don't remember what all is in this deck. Is there anything else from this deck? They've been telling me that the next deck we're going to use is the gold foil deck, which I'm not surprised because of all this gold in your reading. All this gold and orange, reds, just really bright colors. Okay, nothing else from this deck. I guess those were the cards they wanted to come out, and they really truly just flung right out of there, right? Okay, we're going to go to the gold foil. Aries, fire, courage. Mars, Mars is the god of war. Mars is the planet that rules Aries, right? Yeah, Aries are very usually straightforward about how they feel about things. Okay, Spirit. What do you have from this gold foil deck for my Aries today? Hanged Man, seeing it in a different perspective. Yeah, Hanging Man. See things differently, accept yourself as you are, embrace your uniqueness, I'm hearing. Five of Pentacles, somebody's feeling less than, out in the cold, cold shoulderish, lack, like you're feeling you don't have enough. Okay, let me. And we did have a 5 up there. You have the ability to affect your own destiny. Hanged Man is a 12, which is a 3. Creation and collaboration. Three of Pentacles. Creation and collaboration. Right when I said that. Okay, they said that was all they wanted from that deck. Okay, so Hanging Man, see things in a different perspective. And we've been talking about that very thing through this whole thing. With the card of Imagine, see it in this perspective of feeling it, right? And then with that Envy, seeing things in a different perspective, like maybe wanting to have the characteristics of a person or a relationship or a situation, but not being envious of them, to turn it around to be that way. You have the ability to affect your own destiny. Yes, with meditation, connection, asking, being clear. And then with the judgment path, renewal, truths revealed, being truthful, seeing things in a different way and being truthful about that. And then the Sun with Ra, purpose, vision, and self-mastery. Yeah, so maybe seeing things in a different light will help you to move on to getting those things that you envision for yourself, that you want for yourself. The thing you can't do is be in lack. Thank you, Spirit. So they're saying you're giving yourself the vibration of lack when you're looking at somebody with envy. When you're envying that, I wish I had that, I want what they have. But when you turn it around, see it differently, and feel the feelings of how it would be like for you to have that situation, that is looking at it in a totally different way, totally different frequency. So that's what you need to do. Not feeling like you're lacking it, but drawing it in for yourself. Wow, I love that. Fives, change. Okay. So we had this, no, this 30 is a 3, right? Creation and collaboration. This Hanged Man was a 12, which is a 3. This is another 3. You have 3 threes in your reading. This 3 of Pentacles is creation and collaboration with someone on a project or something that you're doing. Could be a project, an event, it could be work, but it's working in harmony with other people to create something, right? In this deck, it always reminds me, I said, what is she carrying a baby? But I don't think it's a baby. I think they're bringing something for him to include in his work, whatever he's doing. Maybe it's a tapestry. I'm not sure. So this is creation and collaboration with other people, with another. It's always stronger to pray or meditate with someone else. The vibration of that gets stronger and stronger and stronger. So for instance, if you and your husband, partner, friend are looking for something specific, get together and do the same meditation together. It's a lot stronger that way. Okay, they're wanting me to go to the Gilded Tarot Royale that I've been calling by the wrong name for a long time. This is quite a message, Aries. Quite a message. It's really kind of informing you that you have the power to do and create in your life what it is that you want. Just remember all this orange and gold and red. I don't know if you're seeing a lot of that or if those colors mean something to you, but it's obvious, obvious, obvious. And the catalyst, the protagonist in all of this is the blue card, right? That blue card of Imagine, reminding you that you need to feel it in order to get it to fruition. Okay. All right, what is the message from this deck, please, for my Aries today? What do you have to add on to all this? All this seems to be about, so far up till now, is about self-discovery, self-mastery, calling into yourself what it is that you really want and how to do that. So the feeling overall is that and of course this is a general reading, it's not going to resonate for all, is that there's something in your life that you want or you want to change and you don't know how to do it. You can't figure out how to affect the change or how to get what that thing or circumstance is that you want, okay? So be thinking about that. Okay. All right, so Two of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the face down card. All right, Two of Wands. Did you have a 2 already? Yeah, Imagine was a 2. Two of Wands. This is action, this is passion, but moreover, this is choice. Which path will you take? Are you going to take the illuminated path, or are you going to take the path less traveled? You see how this path goes off this way or this way. So what is your choice, Aries? Which way do you want to go? Which way are you feeling pulled to go? The road less traveled and being your unique self, or the illuminated path where you have creation and collaboration with others? That's what Spirit gave me for the choices for that path, so I don't know. Definitely something new, but remember that this Ace of Cups is seeing things in a different perspective. It's a double message, Aries, for seeing things in a different perspective, okay? So the Hanging Man is seeing it in a different perspective. The Ace of Cups is also seeing it in a different perspective. That's why the eye is there. That's why all the phases of the moon are there, right? See something differently. But you also see all of the abundance of this ace. Aces are new beginnings. Cups are emotion. They are water signs, right? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And you see the koi fish there. There's goldfish and koi fish. Goldfish. I don't know. I've never even said that when I've held up this card, but whatever. So you're looking, look at this. We have the beautiful golden colors in this card. We have the goldfish and the golden colors in the sky in this card. This continues with those golden, orangey yellow colors. Amazing. They keep pointing it out. Okay, the card that was face down. Temperance. This is Sagittarius. This is perfect balance. Perfect balance between night and day, fire and ice, black and white, hot and cold, sun and moon, right? balance. So balance is needed in the situation. Okay, Spirit. You may have a Sagittarius. You know, that could be, that's the only sign that's really prominently out in this. And this is an Aries reading. Sagittarius, fellow fire sign. Some of you Aries may have a prominent Sagittarius. So, Spirit, with the balance, they're saying you have to have a healthy balance between what you have and what you want to create. Um, thank you. It's like not getting too far over into the envy and the lack mentality. Having goals is great, but feeling like you don't have it is not the way to look at it. You have a goal and you say, I'm working towards this goal. I'm taking action towards this goal. You don't say, oh, for crying out loud, why don't I have this yet? I've done it. This is just a reminder, Aries, to you, not to get caught up in the envy side of it, but to continue creating. Okay. No. All right. Let me shuffle it because I haven't done this in a long, long time. They want me to pull cards for what's around the corner. Something you don't see right now. Something you don't see right now. They want me to pull cards for that, okay? Something that you don't see right now. Okay, for Aries, thank you, Spirit. What is something that they don't see right now? What's something that's around the corner? Something they don't see right now. More gold and red. Queen of Cups. Somebody helping you. More gold and red. All right, let's get these in order. So the first card out was face down, so I'm going to take that last. Look at the gold and red in that card. Who is your Queen of Cups? You have the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups. This is a very loyal, friend, feminine energy person. It can be a man or a woman because we all have masculine and feminine. These two dogs signify her loyalty, her nurturing. Look, it looks like she may be bringing you a cup of wine or a cup of hot tea. Like she wants to take care of you and help you. She has flowers in her hand. This is a very nurturing, kind, caring, soft queen, right? And then more cups, the Page of Cups. This is a messenger. This is a novice. Again, he's holding a cup in his hand. What, Aries, I feel like somebody is going to be coming towards you with some offer of kindness, love, caring, compassion. Again, with this gold and orange and red. But then you have the King of Swords, blue, like the Imagine card. This catalyst, this truth teller. Oftentimes I see this card as Aquarius because Aquarius has that major intelligence, but they can also be kind of steely and cold and matter of fact. So there's a masculine energy who is going to tell it like it is. There is a masculine energy around you who you may not like what they have to say. You may not like what they have to say, but Spirit is saying you do need to listen. Now, again, masculine energy, right? But it can be female. It can be male or female. This air sign or Aquarius who's around you, who is going to lay out the law, lay down the law, tell it like it is. Say, you know, stop doing this, or you need to do this, or I feel like, though, it's coming from a place of love. Like they don't want to see you beating yourself up or thinking of yourself as not worthy. This person wants you to understand just how worthy you are. It's that, or it's this catalyst, this protagonist gets you to get up and get going with what you want by whatever they say. Something with words, okay? Let me know if you understand that. The face down card, blue and purple and red, Four of Swords. What does this mean, Aries? It means that you have all the information, you've gathered all the information, you need to sleep on it, meditate on it before you pick up that sword of truth and make the decision. Wow, thank you, Spirit. Okay, so for some of you, maybe not all of you, I'm not sure, this Four of Swords, with the King of Swords, Spirit. Yeah, there's going to be some sort of a conversation with a masculine energy who is going to give you that information or say something to you about a situation, a truth, some information they're going to give you, and you're going to need to sleep on it, is what I'm hearing, before you move forward regarding that. Okay, so that could just be a message for some of you. This King and Four of Swords could be a separate message for some, because it doesn't feel totally connected to this big message we had earlier. This feels like it's a message for particularly a certain or a couple of Aries that watch this, that something's going to come up for you with this Aquarius or this masculine truth-telling energy, laying down the law, cutting the cord, something important, which is going to cause you to have to do some thinking about it before you have a decision. Okay, yeah, that's definitely a separate message, and you don't see this coming, right? You don't see this coming. This is around the corner, so some of you are going to be on the lookout. Thank you, Spirit, for helping me with this determination, with this, yeah, I guess, information. So for some of you, around the corner is this. For others of you, around the corner is this. This is the nurturing, the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, feminine energy, queen energy, nurturing, loving, kind energy. But remember, pages are also messengers. They both come bearing a cup. Look, they're both even walking in the same direction, giving you an offer. So for some of you, Aries, around the corner is this. For some of you, around the corner is this. Could you all have these two things around the corner? Yeah, it's possible. But Spirit is giving me like it's two different messages. And when it happens, you'll know. Like when this situation happens for some of you, you'll be like, oh yeah, Lisa said, that in her message the other day. And for some of you, this will become clear. You will get a strong message from a strong feminine energy who is like your cheerleader, your go-to person when you want to talk, that type of person. And through this, some offer is going to happen. Like maybe somebody who knows this queen energy is going to say, hey, your friend so-and-so, do you think she or he could do this for me? Or I'd like to hire them to do such and such. Or that's kind of the energy that I feel with this. With this one, the energy they're giving me is that you're going to have to take some sort of action after this King of Swords information comes forth. But Spirit wants you to make sure that you don't act rashly. So whatever that is, I don't know. Oh, giraffe. We haven't seen that in a while. Visionary. Another gold card, right? Oh my goodness gracious. They don't stop. They just keep coming. So giraffe, visionary. Rise above earthly matters. Yes. Glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. Okay, so rise above earthly matters with that imagine, rise above the envy, right? Glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. You're able to see the right path, right? And stand tall in your self-worth, right? You have the ability to affect your own destiny, right? Standing your self-worth. The phoenix, right? Ra, the sun, all of this. Sagittarius, balance, temperance. Okay. 2 cards flew out of the deck face down. Cougar, more of that gold energy with that Aztec golden sun there. Cougar, assertive. In silence, you find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do, Aries. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. You sure do. You sure do. And then another blue card. It's so weird. This whole reading is either like gold or blue. Dolphin, play. Swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Yes. Dive into your wisdom and go with the flow. All right, I love that with the dolphins, the blue of the imagined dolphins, those swords cards, all of this gold energy, Aries, this new thing that's going to start seeing the different perspective, right? Visualizing what you want, having the power of the phoenix and Ra, the sun god, and Leo. So you have Leo and Sagittarius. So 3 fire signs because the sun does represent Leo, right? So Aries, you've got Leo and Sagittarius here with you, bringing that fire, bringing that courage, okay? I really, really hope that this has helped, okay? Be on the lookout for what's around the corner for some of you with the Queen and Page energy, for some of you with that message from that air sign person, possibly Aquarius, but not acting too fast, okay? All right, Aries, thank you so, so much for watching. Peace and kindness every day. I do love you all. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you enjoyed this reading.